Good day, everybody. Time for J7409 weather. I'm your host, Jewel, and it's looking like for the weather today, right through Saturday, we got some heavy rain in the northwest, winter weather from the Midwest to the Northeast. Now, this, of course, is the watches and warnings map. Nothing severe going on. The most severe thing is up in Washington State where you see this blue. This is avalanche warnings. There could be some avalanches due to the warm up and the rain that has come in to make this snow avalanche. So if you're up in these areas, please be aware. Also, flooding is possible up in Washington State. All of the darker gray colors, this is fog warnings that should all be burned off by lunchtime today. Other than that, everything's looking pretty clear except this little area right in here from northern Arkansas up into Missouri, parts of Kansas and Nebraska, little bit of Wisconsin and Minnesota. Now, these are winter weather advisories. These are not winter weather snow storm warnings. These are advisories, and I'm thinking there will be rain, there will be snow, there will be freezing rain, sleet, and ice as mixtures of this goes throughout, but I do not expect a lot of snow total accumulations. Before we go any further, we all know all of the really bad fires that was going on in Australia. Everybody prayed. We prayed. Well, our prayers were answered without a doubt because then came the floods. That's right, if you've been keeping up with this. First the fires, then the floods. But now the Australians need to watch out for the deadly funnel web spiders. Now, these spiders are very, very toxic. Doesn't take much if you get bit for it to really mess you up and possibly lead to death. So you need to be aware of these spiders at all times. If you're over in Australia right now, due to the floods, the dust storms, the fires, all this and that, they have come out of where they usually hide and they're running rapid. So please be aware of these funnel web spiders if you're over in Australia. Just goes to show you the power of prayer works though. All these fires, everybody was praying. All my subscribers, live show people, everybody, we had Australia in our prayers. Well, the floods came, got rid of the fires. Now we have these spiders to contend with. So just want to make everyone very aware. Now, if it's your first time over here and you like to check on the weather daily, I give daily weather forecast. Any kind of severe weather, I keep you up to date on that and where it may be traveling so you can be aware if this may affect you. Please subscribe. I ask if you like all weather content related material, please subscribe, click that bell, and then check off all to ensure that you get all the latest in weather news, forecasts, watches, warnings, and any type of weather that may be coming your way. So far as severe weather goes, when it comes to thunderstorms, tornadoes, hail, updraft winds, nothing for today. We do have that chance, though, of rain from eastern Texas through parts of southern Arkansas, Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, and parts of Georgia. But nothing should be severe. Of course, this is the NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi Calvin, for letting us use this map. We appreciate it a lot. I'm going to check out the temperatures, too. Everybody, it's still a little chilly this morning up and down the East Coast, but it's going to keep warming up more and more. It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday, and we're going to have a couple of days that does moderate back up, and then probably is looking like down the road into next week, it will be cooler than it usually has been because we've had some hot weather in January. But it will be probably around normal for the most part for wintertime temperatures. Now, as we turn this map on, before I even get started, yes, this is snow, of course. It's looking like most of this area right up in here, I don't even think you'll get an inch of accumulation today. It's going to be mixed with rain, snow, freezing rain, but you are going to get some snow, so don't let it fool you, okay? And as it moves on through, look out, Maine. Looks like you're going to get a lot of freezing rain coming up, so let's just turn this on and let it roll. It's a complex frontal system. This complex frontal system is developing over the Mississippi Valley. It is expected to produce areas of light to moderate snow from the mid-Mississippi Valley to the upper Great Lakes through tonight. Now, then we've got some rain expected for much of the lower Mississippi Valley. A few embedded thunderstorms are possible, as I've showed you, as the cold air dams up against the southern Appalachians. Some light freezing drizzle or freezing rain is possible in western North Carolina and western South Carolina. Now, as a surface low-pressure system consolidates tomorrow and moves northeast into the mid-Mississippi Valley, then the snow is going to spread north of the low into western Minnesota and Wisconsin. Further east, warming aloft changes snow to mixed sleet and freezing rain in the central Appalachians. Now, a period of rain is forecast for the Tennessee Valley, southeast, and mid-Atlantic. By Saturday, the new low developing in the mid-Atlantic is going to be spreading the rain north into New York and southern New England. Further inland in New York and New England, we've got some warming aloft changing, and it's going to change the snow into sleet and freezing rain. And this could be quite a lot, so you guys need to pay attention. Interior New Hampshire and Maine may see freezing rain amounts of 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Now, that's a lot of freezing rain, 1/2 inch of ice on the ground. So please be aware, folks. Now, periods of precipitation will continue for the Northwest through the end of this week as ample moisture flows into the region and a front passes through slowly. Now, upslope flows expected to enhance the precipitation totals of the Cascades, Olympics, and coastal ranges. The lower elevation should remain all rain, and flooding is possible in western Washington and northwestern Oregon through tonight and early tomorrow, as I showed you on the map a while ago. Now, the snow is confined to the higher peaks of the Cascades and into the northern Rockies. Locally heavy snow is expected in the highest elevations of the northern Cascade area. Temperatures. We're going to go over the temperatures right now. Let's see what that is looking like. Now, on this map, this is Fahrenheit temperatures, regular temperatures. This is not the wind chill. Not the wind chill, okay? And I'm just going to turn it on, let it roll through right quick for you here, and you can see what's going to be going on. It's looking like temperatures over the U.S. will generally be near to above average over the next couple of days, with some cooler spots in the forecast to be near where the cyclone is producing clouds and precipitation over the lower Mississippi Valley today, the southeast mid-Atlantic tomorrow, and the northern mid-Atlantic into New England for Saturday. But as you can see, we'll stop it just a moment here. We've got all the way to next Wednesday. Let's back it up just a little bit. As you can see, still kind of cool. Still kind of cool. Here's Saturday, but we want to get to Thursday here. Still kind of cool out in these areas. As you can see, in the 30s as we move up, we got 20s over here to Maine. New York's mostly in the 20s at this point, but it does change some by tomorrow. And today's going to be a little warmer too, like down in Florida. You guys should be back in the 70s, with the exception of the Panhandle. For your highs, you should be in the 50s. Colder spots are up in North and South Dakota. Over in Colorado, we've got 30s, 20s, teens. All depends on what part of Colorado you're in. And if you're on the eastern side, you're almost up into, well, you are into the 40s, the lower 40s. So this temperature thing we've been going through, it will moderate some. It will get a little warmer. But as you can see, By midnight Friday, we got that cold, cold stuff coming back down into northern Minnesota, North and South Dakota. And as we move right along, we'll go up a few more days here. You can see it's getting very, very cold as it moves on down. And once again, this is the Fahrenheit temperatures, not the wind chill temperatures. And this is through Sunday now. Woo, cold, cold, 11, 12. This is up in Minnesota. We come up here a little bit warmer on the northeastern side, 26. As we move on around, we can come out west. We see upper 40s, almost 50s on the coast of Oregon. It is the 50s in some places. California's in the 60s. Texas is mostly in the 60s, maybe some 50s once in a while, with upper 40s in the Panhandle. Oklahoma, we got 50s and 40s. Down in Florida, looking like the hot spot's going to be Miami at around 70, 71 degrees. Other than that, Panhandle temps are going to be in the low 50s. And in the midsection of Florida, you're going to be around the mid-50s also, with the low 50s, just 50s right here on the border of Georgia, as you can see right in this area here. So everybody stay safe. This is what it's looking like right now. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Everyone stay safe. If you're in any of this inclement weather that will be bringing the snow, rain, and freezing rain with accumulations of ice, that's going to be very treacherous in spots. So please stay warm. Please stay safe. I love you all, and thank you for everything you do for me. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this information with your family and friends and on your social media. I appreciate it very much if you do that for me. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks so much for watching.